Hello, friends. How are you? I hope everyone is well. In the ancient Arabian Peninsula, where the horizon and the sand merged into one, lay the dazzling trading city of Al-Harir. Its name came from silk, Harir, as it was a crucial junction on the Silk Road connecting east and west. The city thrived thanks to one miraculous source, the Fountain of Firdous, paradise. The clear, cool water of this fountain brought life to the veins and arteries of Al-Harir. The ruler of Al-Harir was Amir Zubair. Zubair was handsome, brave, and sharp-witted. However, his royal aristocracy had made him somewhat arrogant. He believed his power and wealth could save him from any crisis. His right-hand man was the Vizier Hafiz. Hafiz was an old, knowledgeable man with cold eyes and a mysterious demeanor. Everyone at the court respected him, yet his deep gaze always seemed to conceal something. Suddenly, one day, the city awoke to a terrifying piece of news. The Fountain of Firdous had dried up. At first, no one could believe it. Where an incessant stream of water flowed throughout the year, there was now only cracked, dry earth. Panic spread through the city. Life, like silk, seemed to begin to wither. Amir Zubair quickly summoned the royal court. "Hafiz," Zubair said with concern, "what is this disaster? Why is the fountain dry? Summon an expert." Vizier Hafiz slowly stepped forward. His voice was calm as stone. "O Zubair, this is no natural disaster. This is the curse of the desert demon." The entire court fell silent. The desert demon? That prehistoric jinn whose very name was forbidden in Arabian lore. Hafiz began. Legend says the Fountain of Firdous was protected by an ancient magic, but 100 years ago, a greedy ruler of Al-Harir dishonored that magic. Consequently, the desert demon stole the fountain's power and hid it deep within the desert. Now you must bear the consequences of your ancestors' sin. A line of fury appeared on Zubair's arrogant face. "So what is the solution? I cannot let my city die." "There is only one way," Hafiz replied. "You must retrieve the diamond of the desert hidden in the most inaccessible part of the wilderness. That diamond is the vessel of the fountain's magic. But the path is difficult, O Zubair. On this journey, you must shed your pride and greed. If you stray for even a moment due to avarice, the diamond will not come to your hands, and Al-Harir will be lost beneath the sands." Part 2. The Test and Solitude. Amir Zubair began his journey the very next day. He took his best horse Fatina, servants, and ample food and water. He thought his wealth and power could conquer any danger. Vizier Hafiz only offered a mysterious smile as he bade farewell. Danger struck as soon as he reached the desert boundary. His horse Fatina suddenly fell ill and collapsed to the ground. The servants fled one by one in fear. Zubair became alone. He had been so dependent on his wealth and authority that the solitude made him weak. Exhausted from days of hunger and toil, Zubair sought refuge at the foot of a mountain. It was there that his first test occurred. Suddenly, his eyes caught sight of a small cave on the mountainside. Curiously, he entered. Inside the cave lay scattered hundreds of jewels, gold coins, and precious gems. It was an ancient treasure. A cold current of greed ran down Zubair's spine. He thought, "Why should I struggle for the diamond of the desert? I can use this wealth to rebuild Al-Harir." But then Hafiz's words echoed in his ears. "If you stray for even a moment due to avarice, the diamond will not come to your hands, and Al-Harir will be lost beneath the sands." Zubair paused. He moistened his dry lips with water and remembered the faces of the people of Al-Harir. He realized that this treasure was a trap. Greed would lead him astray from his true goal. With a long sigh, he stepped out of the cave, not touching a single gold coin. Zubair's journey became harder. He felt the weight of his arrogance. The man who once walked among hundreds was now alone. Every dune seemed to mock him. One day, overwhelmed by the heat, he lost his way. His water was nearly finished. The horizon was nothing but sand and mirage. The arrogant Zubair now cursed himself. I am a fool! I thought I could do everything. I didn't listen to the vizier. My pride had blinded me. Just as he was about to collapse onto the ground, his eyes caught a small beam of light in the distance. Part 3. Layla and the Discovery of Truth. Zubair weakly made his way toward the light. As he got closer, he saw a small tent in front of which sat a mysterious Bedouin girl. Her name was Layla. Her eyes were deep black, like the silent night sky of the desert. Layla asked Zubair no questions. She quickly led him inside the tent, offered him cool water, and served him food. Zubair asked, "O Bedouin, what are you doing alone in this desolate wilderness?" Layla replied calmly, "I search for lost things. I guide people when they lose their way." Zubair recounted his journey. He told her how his pride and wealth had led him astray. Layla listened attentively. "Amir, the desert gives you the way only when you surrender yourself to it. You are seeking the diamond, but the diamond is inside you. The truth is, what you seek is greater than your belief." Zubair was captivated by Layla's simplicity. Her words carried a wisdom deeper than Hafiz's. Zubair understood that this girl was an indispensable part of his journey. Their journey began. Layla knew every hidden path of the desert. As they traveled together, Zubair fell in love with Layla. Her calm gaze and profound wisdom crushed his pride into dust. He was no longer the arrogant Amir, but an ordinary man who wanted to save his city. This love was Zubair's third test, the test of courage. Suddenly, they arrived at a huge black stone archway. Layla whispered, "We have arrived. The diamond of the desert is behind this, but this is the entrance to the desert demon's lair." As they crossed the archway, the surroundings filled with thick black smoke. Out of the smoke emerged a huge, terrifying desert demon. Its eyes were burning coals, and its voice was the roar of a sandstorm. "Who are you, human? How dare you enter the sacred place?" Zubair did not take a single step back. Layla held his hand tightly. Zubair said, in a firm voice, "I am Zubair, the Amir of Al-Harir. I have come to reclaim the life of my city. You stole the magic of our fountain." The desert demon laughed loudly. "Foolish human! Do you think you can fight me with your meager courage? My power is beyond your imagination." Zubair saw no fear in Layla's eyes. She whispered, "Its weakness is its wrath. Show it your love, not your fear." Zubair stepped toward the demon. He did not draw a weapon. "I have not come to hate you, O demon," Zubair said. "I have come to tell you that the people of Al-Harir are dying. Their lives depend on this magic. My love for them is so deep that I am willing to give my life. You can take my body, but you cannot take my love." Hearing this, a flicker of hesitation appeared in the desert demon's fiery eyes. It lunged a terrible claw toward Zubair. Zubair closed his eyes, but the strike did not land. When he opened his eyes, the demon was gone. Only a small, crystal-clear diamond lay on the ground, radiating a bright green light. Part 4. The Vizier's Betrayal. Zubair knelt and took the diamond in his hands. He felt as if he was holding not just a gem, but the power of all life. He looked at Layla. "We have succeeded, Layla. Now Al-Harir will live." Layla smiled faintly. "You have succeeded, Amir. You have defeated greed and pride. The truth of your heart brought the magic." They quickly set off for Al-Harir. But before reaching the city gate, they saw Vizier Hafiz waiting with a group of soldiers. Hafiz had a sly smile on his lips. His cold eyes flashed. "Welcome, Amir Zubair. I knew you would succeed, but you didn't understand that retrieving the diamond was not the real game." Zubair was stunned. "What are you saying, Hafiz?" Hafiz laughed, his laugh as dry and coarse as the sand. "I was the servant of that desert demon, O Zubair. I wanted the fountain to dry up so I could push you onto this dangerous path, because only a heart free of greed could touch this diamond. And once you brought the diamond, I would kill you, seize its power, and become the sole ruler of Al-Harir. All power will be mine." Hafiz instantly commanded his soldiers to attack Zubair. Zubair was momentarily afraid. He just looked at Layla. Layla said, "Your power is not this diamond, but your newly found faith.